Patch 6.1 for the new Sona Masteries. So this probably won't be too different from what was the existing Masteries before, but I'm actually thinking the intelligence is going to be really good on her now because of her new ultimate. And instead of going for like extra damage from Merciless and Precision, we're going to have this main setup be focused around Windspeaker's Blessing, but first of all, we'll explain this tree. Sorcery is just flat out better than attack speed on Sona. She doesn't auto very much. This is the supportive support style, so we're going for Exposed Weakness, Natural Talent, and Oppressor. You're never going to get a lot of kills on Sona, or if you are, then maybe you're playing wrong. Wanderer instead of Savagery. Again, she doesn't really do a whole lot of damage anyway, so Savagery would be kind of a waste. Secret Stash. Unless you really want the damage for those dank 1v1s, but we'll stick with Secret Stash. And then Meditation, part of like Sona's new kit is that her basic skill cooldowns will be really low. And that you'll have to look at the changes yourself, but just definitely you're going to need the extra mana regeneration now if you weren't before. So we also choose to go Intelligence and Windspeaker's Blessing. Again, the CDR is extremely beneficial to her kit now, and she'll probably be a little bit overtuned because they haven't had a chance to test her on live, and this interaction in particular is what I think is going to be broken, but we'll see. We'll see how strong she is. So this is one setup, and that's probably the one that I'm going to use. So actually I'm going to save that one. I don't really play her, but I might try it. And then we have if you want like a little bit more aggressive style, then you just do something like this. No. Sona does not need Assassin. She needs Secret Stash. Putting an end to this. So the reason I think Meditation is better than Merciless here is because, like, let's say you're going to do a little bit more damage to them when they're low health. And, like, that's great, but she doesn't do a lot of damage already. And then multiplying a low amount of damage isn't going to be that useful. But let's say you have Meditation, and it might give you an extra rotation of spells, which is always going to be more damage than this Mastery. So, depends on what champion you're playing, but there are times when Meditation is actually more damage than Merciless. And it goes both ways. There are times when Merciless is more damage than Meditation. But it's just part of your overall spec. Something you're going to have to figure out. Since Sona is so squishy, Dangerous Game actually has less value. She's got less armor, less magic resist to make use of the health. The mana is really nice too, though, so you can definitely go Dangerous Game if that's your style. I think a lot of people will opt for Bandit just because the gold is really important to hit those item power points. Okay, so this is where I'm seriously torn. Do you go for the extra damage, or you go for Intelligence if you're going Thunderlords? I still think Intelligence is going to be the way to go on Sona, even if you do decide to go Thunderlords over Windspeakers. And the main reason is, like we were talking about before, with Merciless versus Meditation, it's the same kind of paradigm where having a little bit more damage or being able to cast your spell again where casting your spell again is always going to be more damage, but every auto and every spell up until that point would have been stronger if you had precision. So like, I'm going to cheat here and I'll give 3 setups. Let's say that that's one setup, and then this will be another setup, and this is the other setup. Okay, so that's Sona Masteries for the new patch.